What's happening, YouTube? In Johnny's divine fashion, I have a little, the way my noggin works sometimes. Sorry, I got a light right here. It's kind of fucked up because I got some photos and I need a light. You'll see. Anyway, bear with. Too much coffee. Get my workout on, and then I get this bright idea. And when I get these ideas, I gotta move. Because if I don't, I forget. So anyway, you ready? Check this. Story time. Harley Davidson story time. All right, look. I never know which video is gonna be the one, right? So keep plugging away. All my pissing and moaning, it's me that's got to make the motherfucking video that goes viral, right? Jamie, homegirl, you and your little Rottweiler. I would have never guessed in a million years that one of your videos hit 1.5 million. Are you fucking kidding me? One of our little YouTube family members, Jamie, dear friend of Sonny's, right? You rock, homegirl. Good for you. Anyway, all right, look. Let me try to get 1.5 million with this video. Are you laughing? All right, look. Story time. You ready? Johnny's first Harley Davidson, right? I built this from scratch. Here, let me get better situated. I built this bike from scratch. Got the frame and the sheet metal from a friend of mine, and he wanted to build a Ron Sims bike. He wanted to keep some parts, blah, blah, blah. So that was the first bike I built. I built this project back in 1997. This photo is my boy, Iowa Phil. He's a wrench on Harleys, worked in Frisco on Harleys, etc., etc. That's Johnny Softail in the background. That was the bike I just showed you. This is the Water Temple in Redwood City. This is in Hollister, the Hollister run. That's Billy Holmes' bike, my neighbor, my bike, and my boy, Iowa Phil. You'll see where I'm going with all this nonsense. All right. Let me try to get this in some order a little bit, because you'll see why. All right. Here we go. Hold on. All right, so this right here was Johnny's FXR. This is when I lived in East Palo Alto. Take a good look at the rear shocks and the this and the that. I mean, people that know their stuff will know. And get this, when I built this bike, see that fairing? Here, hold on. Here's a better shot. When I built this bike, I worked at San Jose Harley. And that fairing, when it first came out, was in 2000, I think. Had to have it. Everybody said it was ugly as fuck. Then Sons of Anarchy come out, and every motherfucker in the world's got to rock that fairing. Johnny had that fairing moons ago, and that's my Cadillac in the background, ETC, Eldorado Touring Coupe. That had a Dynasport front end with Dynasport brakes. It had Sun aluminum racing hoops, like on a flat track. Buchanan stainless steel spokes. It had Harley 4-piston calipers in the back. FXR 4 swing arm. It had Olin shocks. 97-inch motor built by Ron at RC Cycles. What do you know about that? Johnny might know a thing or two about a fucking Harley Davidson. And this one is me and my little one rolling on the same bike before I did a bunch of mods to it. When I lived in EPA, when she was down on a visit. All right, so little background. Here's another shot. FXR. This is parked out in front of our spot in EPA. When I say EPA, that's East Palo Alto. All right, now we're getting to the punchline, fool. How come I look so dark? I don't know. There we go. Put a little light on the subject. So now, the piece de resistance. This photo here. Bitches. This is a Harley Davidson I bought in late 2005. At the end of 2005, when this bike first came out, it's an 06 Street Glide. When this model first came out, you'll recognize right away the Batmobile wheels, that cobalt blue color. They only did this bike in 1 year in this color, I think. I'm pretty sure, maybe 2, I can't remember. But anyway, this is Johnny's Bagger. I rode this bike to Sturgis. I rode this bike to Laughlin. I rode this bike to Street Vibes. I rode this bike to Oregon to go see my little one. So me and this bike got a lot of history. This Harley right here is chained up in Frisco, tucked away, hidden in the cover, blah, blah, blah. When I lost my house in 2009, the last time this bike was registered on the street was 2010. The stickers on this bike is 2010. So when I lost my house during the housing crisis, they took my home, they took my Viper truck, they tried to repossess the Harley. I was stubborn. So what I did was I locked it up, blah, blah, blah. I figured the cops would show up one day and say, dude, you got to give us the fucking bike. No one ever showed up. A couple of fucking dickheads showed up a couple times, scared my neighbor, blah, blah, blah. But finally it stopped. I did a little homework. This bike has been what they call charged off. That means the lender sold the loan to someone else. They tried to collect from me. They never got their money. They wrote it off against their taxes as a loss. It's charged off, so it's no longer in the system. I am 9/10 of the law, motherfucker. I own physical possession. I am the registered owner. I have the registration. I have the loan docs. I got everything I need to go to CHP, straighten out paperwork. Johnny is going to re-register this motherfucker, and I'm going to auction it off for this story for my doggies, man. And I got that Cadillac outside for sale. I'm going to do a separate video today on the Cadillac again, trying to push the sale of that Cadillac. I got to stack cash, man. Stack, stack, stack all winter long. Come springtime, Johnny's fucking Misfit Islands full throttle, homie. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a Harley and a Cadillac. I got a monster truck and pit bulls to save. I don't need toys. I need money for a home for my dogs. You feel me? So that's Johnny's Harley Davidson story. I'm going to try to get good money for this, for the story. I think the story's worth more money than the Harley. The Harley's probably worth maybe 10 grand. But the story behind this bike might be worth something, right? All my crazy nonsense. I'm hoping one day, motherfucker, just one day, one of these fucking videos will do it for me. So what do you say? Is this the one? You tell me, homie. Like, subscribe, share. You know, push this shit for me. Please, pretty please, pretty please. All right, y'all have a beautiful day. We'll talk soon. Peace.